age-defying 48-year-old Bernard Hopkins will defend his IBF light heavyweight title against Carl Marat on Saturday, October 26th at Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City. In the co-main event, WBC middleweight champion Peter Quillin will put his title on the line against Gabriel Rosado. Opening a triple header, WBC Continental America's heavyweight champion Deontay Wilder will face Nikolai Furtha in a 10-round showdown. And if you can't be in Atlantic City, you can watch the shows live on SHOWTIME Championship Boxing.
You know, when we fighters and we in the same class, same weight class, we can't be too much of friends. And, you know, if we ever had to fight, I know Danny's going to try to come and put his best foot forward and try to beat me. I have, you know, let's set aside our friendship. Let's just say I have something he won, which is a championship. You know, I have to respect that. I give him nothing but respect, you know, but I'm not in boxing to take no losses, man. I ain't in boxing to just say I'm just doing it to be a world champion, to look like a rapper or, you know, to enjoy the glitz and glamour. That's fun and dandy, but, you know, actually it brings nothing but a lot of confusion, a lot of delusional people around you that I just, you know, just want to be the best that I can be in the sport of boxing. That's all I ask for.
Is he on your radar, though? Is he a guy that you're looking at as possibly your next opponent?
Well, you know, like Al Heyman handle all the business for me, and just and Golden Boy puts out the opportunities for me, and all I have to do is just say yes, or, you know, how much money I'm going to get paid, or, you know, is what comes with this, what's going to be next after the fight. I think a lot goes into being a boxer, and especially me, I look at myself when I'm in there to try to be the best boxer I can be. Once I get out of the ring, I try to be the best businessman I can be. I want to pay my taxes. I want to make sure that I'm being compensated for whatever time I'm putting into this. My hunger is like, I don't ever want to taste defeat. So what can I do to make sure that I don't taste that? Go up in there and try to exploit his weaknesses, and, you know, how to do that is just going in there and learning them one round at a time. That's all I do.
Beautiful. Now, say Saturday you win the fight, like they say, let the best man win. Who's on your radar next? Who would you really want to step in the ring with?
Everybody in the middleweight division look like food to me. You know, I'm out there showcasing talent. I'm out there inspiring people. I'm out there delivering a positive message and letting people know, you know, just work hard. You can get what you want. And, you know, like I said, I've never been a matchmaker my whole career. I'm not going to start acting like one now. I call guys out like Sergio Martinez, and, you know, from where I got from me is like people looked at me like I was some kind of cocky guy when I'm not. I just believe in what I do. So, you know, just, you know, only time going to tell. Time heal everything. So I'm just going to keep going out there and just elevating everything about myself.
A lot of personal changes. Marriage. Are you expecting here? Is your wife expecting? Tell us a little bit.
You know, my wife just a few weeks ago had a miscarriage. You know, unfortunately, but, you know, these are the type of things that happen in life. We don't have control over our own lives. We don't totally own our body. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, with me overcoming everything I overcame, you know, and my wife, who really never had many struggles in her life, I told her this is the kind of things that happen in life that you're gonna have to accept, understand, and just overcome, you know. So you won't know what a true blessing is or true love is until you lost a love, you know what I mean? And, you know, I couldn't touch the baby, so it's not as emotional for me because it wasn't reality for me, but for her it was. You know, it's a part of her. In her, she could touch it. It's in her. It's a part of her. So I just try to be the best husband I can be and just give her words of motivation to say that, you know, through a loss, you're going to get some blessing. And when we get to have a kid, you're going to know what having that kid really feel like, and, you know, giving them that love. Well, you know, who's the most likely guy I can probably get? Darren Barker probably, you know. He's right now, you know, fighting Felix Sturm. So, you know, I only can just take it one day at a time and not want too much, because let me tell you something, nothing is possible unless I look good against Gabby, you know, and put on a spectacular performance, which I'm planning on doing. But, you know, only time I'm going to be able to tell that Saturday night. That's why everybody want to see this fight, to be able to see what I'm able to do. No. I've been an animal. I never leave animal status, you know, especially in the fight. I think I'm going to be at the pink of animal status, because that's what we train so much for, to be able to go. Look, I never said that I'm Superman. I never said I was the most talented fighter out there. I just know I'm a fighter with a lot of effort, and I know I train very hard, not to look like Superman in a training camp, but look like Superman for 1 hour of the fight. That's all I look like. And, you know, we training for that, and y'all can see what I've been doing in my past fights, and, you know, hopefully we could create moments like that.
Within this training camp, I learned so much more about myself and who I am as a fighter. And from the time I met Bernard Hopkins, who's been placing wisdom on me, well, let's just say knowledge. It ain't wisdom unless you apply it to your life. So you know, I'm very humble with that. And, you know, all those words that he's given me, I hope Gabriel really took that to effect because, you know, it really can help him. And I'm not taking anything away from him because, you know, nobody's struggle is grander or better than the next person's struggle. Whatever I've been through in my life, I don't try to say that it make me better than a person. It makes me better as my own person. And I think everybody's challenge in life and everybody's purpose is just to find who you are and being comfortable with that. And I'm very happy to be in front of y'all and letting y'all know that I mature not only just as a man, but as superbly a lot of things that I endure. You know, as a champion, you can just say with problems, you can call it championship problems, or, you know, what you're trying to be for your wife, championship husband. You know, all these different things when you're a champion, it just comes more magnified. And man, I'm just super blessed. And I think my journey has been one to remember. And, you know, me believing in myself has got me where I'm at, you know, through all the hard times. I never said I was the most talented fighter in the world. I can just say I'm the fighter with a lot of effort. I'm willing to try it all. And not only that, you know, I haven't fought in Atlantic City, and me and Gabe haven't never fought in Atlantic City together. But I can guarantee you that if he did fight me in Atlantic City, he wouldn't be undefeated no more. And I'm just telling the truth, and I'm just being honest, because you know why? My bumps in the roads only just got me better as a man and better as a fighter. So every time I step out there, I fight with all that passion, all that pride. And unfortunately, I'm not from Philly, but what the important thing is that I hope that I could touch a little kid that's living through a struggle and tell himself that he's not able to get the things I get. I'm going to tell him, yo, no matter where you're from, Philly, Chicago, Grand Rapids, Brooklyn, you're able to get all those things if you work hard for it and you believe in it. So I think that's the special thing about me is that wherever I go, I touch people in a special way. And, you know, Billy, you know, I got a lot of love for him because he's one of those trainers in the sport that got a lot of passion. So I know that Gabe is ready because Billy's not going to let him come up short. And, you know, I'm not trying to say that I'm going to knock him out or I'm going to do this. I'm going to just do me. And I'm trying to be the best at doing me. If I feel like that, then I only got to let myself down. You know, the fans are important to me, but if I can't allow to do things for myself, how can I do it for another person?